All right. Yeah. Let's go. It's Saturday, October 7th, 2023, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports, and my sports reports, this being the Delaware Sports edition. And shortly in this particular live stream / recorded video, whenever you're watching this, of course, we mentioned that there was an historic performance by a local field hockey star. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights of that. Our intern, Saul Arbiza, was there and captured that particular effort. But first, this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. Please visit marshalmanlove.com for information about my stage hypnosis show. And then please visit jazzercise.com. They help support the show and promote the show, so we want to help support them and promote them. Also, quickly take a look on Etsy.com and find my sports creations there. And then go through that and see what I'm talking about there. In field hockey action from yesterday, Dover beat McCain 12-0. Junior Hadley Lewicki scored 3 times for the Senators, who are now 2-6. The Highlanders fall to 1-9 on the year. Newark Charter is now 8-1 as they beat St. Elizabeth's 10-1. Junior Sophia Orlando scored 3 goals for the Patriots. Been up since 5:30 this morning. This is pot number 3, but it hasn't really begun to work on me yet. As you can tell by my speech pattern. A couple other scores. MOT Charter beat Conrad 3-0. Smyrna over Caravel 5-0. The Moffats, Bree and Drew, each scored 2 goals there. And Newark Charter, as mentioned, beat St. Elizabeth's 10-1. From football, games from last night, Cameron Johnson had 2 first-quarter fumble returns for touchdowns, and the Blue Raiders went on to beat Laurel 24-8. It's Cameron Johnson. 2 fumble return touchdowns in 1 quarter. You don't see that often in one game, yet he pulled this off in the first quarter of this game all by himself. Salesianum beat St. George's 34-13. B.J. Elaine rushed for 144 yards and 3 touchdowns. For St. George's, Terry White rushed for over 100 yards and scored both of the Hawks' touchdowns. This is B.J. Elaine. St. Andrews beat First State Military 34-13. Saints quarterback Frank Nasta threw for 311 yards. Yasir Felton caught 6 passes for 190 of those yards and 1 touchdown. They are now 2-3. The Bulldogs fall to 3-3. There's Yasir Felton. Other scores. Odessa beat Conrad 48-5. Archmere over Delaware Military 14-12. Dickinson beat AI DuPont 41-6. Was Lake Forest 28 and Sussex Tech 21. Middletown over Smyrna 14-12. Kind of 2 odd scores there. Archmere and Delaware Military 14-12. Middletown Smyrna 14-12 too. I don't know why I find that odd. I just do. And I know Appoquinimink beat Sussex Central. I think it was 31-30. They came from behind to do that. The score wasn't reported officially. I happen to know it. Just no statistics available from that. In boys soccer, Dickinson beat St. Elizabeth's 5-1. Alexander Pena scored a hat trick and assisted on the other 2 Ram goals. And Dickinson now 5-3 for the season. There's Alexander Pena. The other score from yesterday from a Delaware team that was reported, Delmarva Christian beat the Salisbury School from Maryland 5-2. In volleyball action, Cape Henlopen came from being down 2-0 to beat Conrad 3-2. Emerson Smith had 43 assists for the Vikings. Ava Calciano had 10 kills and 23 digs. Cape is now 5-4. Conrad 4-4. Wilmington Charter beat St. Elizabeth's in straight sets. Katie Cole led the force with 29 assists. They are now 7-1 for the year. This is a match that I saw yesterday, and there's Katie Cole. Other scores included a 5-set thriller and victory by the Tigers of AI DuPont over the Delcastle Cougars. Delmar Christian beat Sussex Central in straight sets. And Dickinson beat Glasgow 3-0. Now, the Delmar Wildcats visited the Kent Island team in New York, in Maryland. Not New York. Why did I say New York? I said New York because I have New York on my mind, and I'm trying to do two things at once. Never smart. Try to think about two different things at the same time for me, especially at this time in the morning. So we mentioned yesterday that Jordyn Hollamon scored 8 goals in one game, and it was against Kent Island, and that particular mark was 4th best all-time in one game. That followed up a 7-goal game, which was 5th all-time. But our intern videographer, Saul Arbiza, happened to be at this game, and we're going to look at some of the action from it. Delmar's in white here. Jordyn Hollamon's number 13. And there is the first goal for Jordyn. The Wildcats put on 57 shots on this poor goalie. There's a penalty stroke for Jordyn. Goalie's last name is Peterson from Kent Island. I didn't get her first name. There's another score by Hollamon. She saves 35 shots. There's another goal. There's Hollamon. Here's a good look at her now. Backhanded shot. A save, though. And that goal there was not scored by Jordyn Hollamon. It was Layla Brown. Now we're going to see another penalty stroke here. I don't know why. I don't know the rule violation there, but it ended up in a Wildcat goal. Number 16 is Bailey Phillips. She'll have an assist in this game. It was on that particular backhanded goal by Hollamon. The time when I first started watching high school field hockey, you couldn't lift a shot like that. It was considered dangerous. There's the final score there, 9-0 for the Wildcats. So history there. You saw some of it on our show. Saul Arbiza, our intern videographer. Would you like to join the crew? Reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Have any items of interest? Same address. And if you would like to nominate an athlete of the week for Delaware Sports here, submit a name, picture, the accomplishment, the school, of course, to me here at mysportsreports@gmail.com, or however you reach me. desports@verizon.net, Marshal Manlove @gmail.com. Hey, man, however you get me, just get me. There's the official email address for the show, though, mysportsreports@gmail.com. Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Dawnie M., my friends Joey B. and Tommy K., supporters of the show from day one. You can support the show in a couple ways, simply by subscribing on whatever video platform you find these. And on Facebook, where we do live stream this along with the YouTube channel, please like us there. Because I post some information up there as well on the Facebook page. So it's just Delaware Sports and my sports reports. Yeah. You can find us like all over the place. Yeah. Because that's what I like to do. Funnel you into all sorts of different places. That's it. All right. Happy Saturday, everybody. There's our Twitter handle, too. Slappy Hapjack. Don't know. Don't ask me why. It's a side joke, really. All right. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.